Happy Halloween, by the way, everybody.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like we're live. We'll go ahead and call to order. Again, happy Halloween, and thanks to everybody for joining on a Sunday morning. So we appreciate it. Today, what we'll be doing is voting on approval of our PMC report to accompany the maps to be proposed. Before we do that, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do a quick roll call. So we'll start from our first congressional district, Commissioner Tobias from the first CD.
Present.
Thank you. And Commissioner Anthony from the second congressional district will not be able to attend today. However, he has sent his vote via email, and so we'll discuss when we get to that portion of the meeting. From the third congressional district, Commissioner McClellan.
Present.
Okay. From the fourth congressional district, Commissioner Rangel.
Present.
All right, and Commissioner Ford, myself, is also present from the 4th CD. Commissioner Ramp from the 5th CD.
Present.
Thank you. And Commissioner Prentice from the 6th Congressional District.
Present.
Thank you, Melissa. And from the 7th, Commissioner Bissonette.
Present. Good morning.
Good morning. And Commissioner Phillips from the 8th Congressional District.
Present.
Thank you. And so just to kind of give a general overview for anyone who is viewing, what we'll be doing is voting on, again, the report to accompany our maps. The report in general will be sent out along with the maps and kind of gives an overview of our process, some of the parameters that went into everything from before the beginning of our commission. So our selection process, how we went about electing the chair, how we went about going through all the data submitted to us, as well as down to how we selected the tough slab to work with and the creation of the maps. And so what I'll do at this point in time, I guess for anyone from the report subcommittee, if you want to give a little bit more detailed overview about the report, and we'll go from there. So I'll either turn over Anne Marie, Tony, or Susan, or
I'll defer to Anne Marie. She's got that table to show us. So
absolutely. Sounds great.
Yeah. So the commission has all had a chance to review the report, and the final table that was sent out after our last meeting, there's a minor edit to it, which I will show you now as I'm sharing on the screen. The difference here is minor. We just put in population, the word population deviation for clarity. And we included as before the split counties, the towns and the town pieces, and compared them with our enacted maps that we have. And then the other piece that we added in was the average seats over proportionality for the assembly and the ones that relate to Senate and congressional, where we had these party lean percents and the number of percentage of competitive districts and swing districts and all the maps as before. So it's a relatively minor change. Are there any questions or anything else that we think we need to add or subtract to this table? Yeah, we just tried to highlight the most significant of all of the data that we got from MGGG.
Thank you, Anne Marie. And so I guess I'll open it up to a discussion of the report just to the commission in general. If there are any questions or any specific things that you want us to highlight a little bit more before we vote on the report after going over it. So I'll open it up to the floor now. Go ahead, Tony.
I saw an email, shortly before this meeting, trying to clarify how we're displaying the maps in there, and I think that's important. And then there's links. There's going to be links to both the District R form of the maps and the DA's redistricting forms of the maps. So I think that's just going to be important that it's in there. But the maps themselves, are they going to be shown in Dave's form? Do we know that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
I'll chime in. I'll chime in. The
Yeah.
MGGG lab returned for everybody really high resolution images of the maps. So those will be numbered correctly, obviously. And then they're high res enough to where parts of the state can be zoomed in on. So to make sure that everyone understands where. So probably like Milwaukee, of course, needs to be zoomed in on because there's smaller districts due to the population density. But I think that Madison and the Fox Valley could also be zoomed in on there in insets, if that makes sense.
So you're saying they're going to be published in District R form? Is what you're
Well,
saying.
sure. But
Yeah.
like you said, the links will be District R and Dave's. These images don't really look like they're just images. They're maps.
Okay.
They're sort of plain, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense, and that's
Well,
clarification. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, thanks for bringing it up. You've seen them before, just like when we released the drafts. There's high res images. These are higher res because it's the final ones, but they're like kind of almost rainbow colored, if that makes sense. All the colors are there, not so.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay. Any other questions regarding the report at this time? Okay. All right. If there's no other, I guess, questions or points of order, we'll go ahead and we'll vote to approve our report. Again, as stated before, this is a vote with the understanding that we'll be updating some of the data to reflect the correct data as we get it from the Tufts lab in going forward. So as compared to our most recent vote for our maps, will go in congressional district order with our vote. What we'll be voting for is in the affirmative to proceed with adopting our final report. And so we'll start from the first congressional district. I'll defer to Commissioner Tobias from the first CD. How do you vote on approving the PMC report?
Yes, I approve.
Thank you. And again, Commissioner Anthony submitted his vote in the affirmative to approve the PMC report. So he is a vote for yes. From the third CD, Commissioner McClellan, how do you vote?
Yes, approve.
Thank you. And from the fourth congressional district, Commissioner Rangel, how do you vote?
Yes, approve.
And also from the fourth, Commissioner Ford votes in the affirmative, yes to approve. From the fifth congressional district, Commissioner Ramp, how do you vote?
Yes to approve.
Thank you. From the sixth congressional district, Commissioner Prentice, how do you vote?
Yes, approve.
Thank you. From the seventh congressional district, Commissioner Bissonnette, how do you vote?
Yes, approve.
Thank you. And from the eighth congressional district, Commissioner Phillips, sorry, how do you vote?
Yes, approve.
Okay. All right, everyone. So that is, those are all of our votes here in order to approve. So we'll go ahead and move forward with our report. I want to thank everyone from the subcommittee and everyone who provided all the critiques and all the updates to the map process. And also want to thank Mike Van Sicklen as well as Howard for helping out in the process as well. So thank you all, and congratulations, guys. I'll open up to any other questions that you guys have at this point in time. No? All right, guys. Well, we'll be able to send out the updated maps with the report as well as we get them. And happy Halloween. You guys be safe. You guys stay warm, and we'll see you guys next week. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Have a good day.
Yay.